Were you part of the team today that lost to Dreams FC by 8 goals to 1?
Absolutely not.
But you are captain of the team.
I wasn't part.
But your team was traveling today for a Premier League game and you were not part of the team. Are you injured?
What I can confirm is that none of the registered players, undertook that game. All the registered players that are in the R.T.U system are in Tamale. Some even went home. They are angry about some issues. So if somebody comes in front of you and say, I am Baba Kushu, you should tell him, no, you are not Baba Kushu. So even this is criminal because it's impersonation. We are somewhere in Tamale and people are having the impression that it's us who are going to honor the game.
So today on Infoquest Media, we bring you a very new segment. This is the first episode of that segment, and we call it Goat of the Day. Yes, Goat of the Day. You heard that. Now, Goat of the Day, Infoquest, here on Infoquest Media, we're always talking about trending stories. So whatever trends, we bring it to you. Now, of all the trends of the day or of the week, we pick one story that stood out. That was the biggest trend or something we didn't understand or the funniest trend. It could be anything. However bad it is, however good it is, if it stands out as the standout trend, we'll bring it here. Now, the GOAT of the day simply stands for greatest of all trends. So yeah, it's not GOAT as in GOAT. It's just greatest of all trends. So the question becomes, who is going to be our first ever GOAT of the day? Our GOAT of today, our GOAT of the day today goes to R.T.U. Yes, Real Tamale United. It's a football team in the Ghanaian league. Now, this is what happened. They had a match with Dreams FC, a match that ended 8-1. The issue is in 8-1.
8 goals.
8 goals to 1. Now, the issue is not the fact that it ended 8-1. The issue is what went on before, during, and after the match. R.T.U had players they hadn't paid for about 6 months. So Real Tamale United is also called R.T.U. They had players they hadn't paid for 6 months. So there was an arrears of bonuses and wages for 6 whole months. So the players started complaining. Yes. So they complained that they needed their monies paid. When the monies weren't paid, they decided that they were going to boycott the match. Okay. They wouldn't play. And that was a match they needed to stay in the league. They needed to win. Now, these players who decided not to play were home relaxing. But then again, if it is your team, you will certainly listen to commentary or you watch it on TV. So as the proceedings were going on, let's say my name is Terrence. I'm a player of R.T.U. I decide to boycott the match. I'm home. Then I'll hear, Terrence has crossed the ball. How?
The name is there, but the
image is missing. Terrence has crossed the ball. How? So maybe Terrence calls Dictor. Dictor, I heard your name. Did you, after we decided we won't play, why are you playing? Why are you like that? I say, me with you. Now, the team, after realizing that their players were going to boycott, went to bring unregistered players, changed their names to the players who were registered, and then fielded them to play.
That's wild.
Wow. That's why they are the GOAT of the day, Real Tamale United. I mean, how? Whose big idea was this? That the solution to people boycotting is that rather than paying them or finding the money to pay them their due wages, you should go and find other people who can play the football in their stead and impersonate them.
It doesn't even make sense.
It makes absolutely no sense. In Manchester United, there were 2 players, Fabio and Raphael. They were twins. So we always wondered, if Raphael gets a red card, maybe they will just put Raphael in Fabio's jersey. Then they will bring him back because they could all play the same position. We were always thinking that Sir Alex Ferguson do that. But we know he didn't, but it's like, yeah, Joe. But Ghana,
instead of paying your players, you're going to bring in different people to play for. But wait, so those people, do they know they are going to pay them?
That's the thing about Ghana. They will come and tell you, say, let's say the real players deserve a wage of maybe, because they are registered players, maybe we'll give them,
And
I
they
don't
didn't
know.
ask questions too.
They don't care.
Why?
People just want quick money in this country. Like, as to why these unregistered players decided to be part of this foolery, we don't know. They just decided to be part of it.
And even they scored them.
They scored after
8-1.
So training, which is they've gone to gather around. What was their big idea? Did they really think they were going to win? This is what annoys me. Listen. The club issued a statement apologizing for its alleged use of unregistered players to honor the game that ended in an 8-1 loss. Before I go to the other part that even annoys me, who is going to be held accountable for this? They should come and tell us whose idea was it? Who gave the approval? Who is going to be held accountable? Why did they think it was a good idea?
And the fake players too, they have questions to answer.
The fake players have fake players who could win away. By this time, we're joining the coach. The coach. There is no way the coach doesn't know his place. He knew this. Now, this is another part that annoys me. They brought out a statement in the apology that they're apologizing to Ghanaians. This is what they are saying. The club, however, calls for mercy and sympathy from the general public and the GFA as we strive to reorganize and build a team that all of us will be proud. You and who will be proud of? We express our regrets again. That this will never happen again. The club is sorry. A portion of this. Sorry for what?
Wait, were they caught? They were caught, right?
Yes.
If they didn't.
Yes. They are apologizing for being caught. They are apologizing
what do they tell their registered players now?
Oh, the registered player, if you are there waiting for something, what else is we won't pay you? That's what they are telling. That's what they are telling you.
So you went to pay other players, fake players.
The question
to come and play a match.
Yes.
To be scored 8.
8.
Yaboka.
Yabokegu. How?
8-1.
8-1 after all the like Nyanse like it's not like Nyanse him. Because how can you think about this wicked act? And then we live in a country where if somebody comes to say sorry, it's like
that's all.
Sorry. See, I keep saying this is what annoys me. But as the story is progressing, more annoys. Listen, in a related development, former head of operations and marketing manager for Real Tamale United, Mohammed Munkailu Jr., has stated that a ban on R.T.U would hurt many lives in Ghana's northern. Fine, he's passed. Maybe if he was there, he won't allow. But he's saying that a ban will worry northern lives. But those who came up with the idea, did they care about northern lives before they did that? Did they care? I'm coming on. Some of the players that were probably not fielded, the ones they didn't pay, they are probably northerners too, who deserve their salary. It's not about whether they are northerners or southerners or... So long as they are players, if you even go and buy them from outside, they have to be paid. They weren't paid. That means we didn't care about their lives, their family, what their wives and kids will eat, what they themselves will eat, what their dependents will eat. Then we went to field other players. Now we should think about how it will affect. No.
You yourself, first of all, they did not even think about how it's going to
affect you. Yes. They didn't think about how it's going to affect you. Now we should come and think about this thing. See, R.T.U.
So GFA want to ban it?
No, they said they've charged them for impersonating players.
But that's wild though, if you think about it.
How do you even think this? How? Like, I've been thinking, like, why should this idea come into your head? Why should you think it's a good idea? Why at no point did you think, no, let's stop this?
Nobody was able to say, let's stop
Nobody was able to say. The whole R.T.U, whoever is involved in R.T.U, You have to answer, because this doesn't make sense. And this is the dent as to why most of us don't watch the local leagues, because these are now yesterday another one came where some cooked that penalty they gave someone, but we will come again. This is the first episode, so we are going to end here. So for the first,
now, I get why this video is the
goat of the day. For the very first ever goat of the day, it goes to Real Tamale United. Congratulations.
The real players or the fake players?
The team crash will be called Fake Tamale. Fake Tamale United. You win the goat of the day. Enjoy yourself. Bye.